Okay, and here's your last standard run from Sunday. That was good, Karen. Kind of over position was a little wrong when you rotate out of the cross, but that was hard there. But your arm and everything was good. It was good. She's funny about the table, huh? Maybe she's going through a little phase, so just work the table extra hard. Oh, that was kind of naughty. But she does her teeter good. Alright, let's see. You get a nice long lead out in. And you pretty much immediately cue that turn. It was really nice. It was good. She even made the entry even though you were like in her way and pushing her and everything. Now this next part, so here's the thing. When you do a front cross this close to this jump, look at how, so your motion was like this, and then you abruptly go like that. There's nothing wrong with that. When I do that sort of motion, though, I don't expect my dog to keep driving forward because your motion here is so abrupt this way. I expect my dog to turn, like just how she did. If you wanted to cross between the double and this jump and send her to the A-frame, you needed to like have her be ahead of you way back here so that your motion could be like that, so you could have a really straight line driving to the A-frame instead of this jog that you had in there. The other thing you could have done was just run on this side and done a rear cross on the flat. But that would have put you even farther behind for trying to work the A-frame bottom. You were far enough ahead of here, you could have done a blind. I did a blind with Riley, so that would have worked. But anyway, it doesn't matter what would have, could have, whatever. Just so you remember, what I want you to remember is this line. If you do this and then this, don't expect her to go out like that. Okay? She did pretty good on the A-frame. And you fight for this cross. It was good. Keep the arm up to get her to the table. Might have been too much arm, and then you're kind of decelerating to the table. So one thing you need to think about at the next trial is driving to the table. Okay, don't maybe have your outside arm up so that she doesn't get on it and jump off of it, but drive to it, say it like you mean it. You know, be, I don't know, determined about it, I guess. I don't know what the right word is. And you're already starting to get her to think about her contact here. She doesn't do super good. I probably would have pulled her for that. And we can talk more about it if you want, but it needs to be black and white if it's going to work. She does that one okay. And the end is okay. So yeah, the contacts, it needs to be black and white. So you need to decide what is acceptable and what is not. And to me, it makes the most sense and it's most clear to the dogs if it's black and white. So, you know, maybe in the beginning, if she doesn't do a perfect 2-on, 2-off, but like how she did the A-frame in this run, how she came down, she definitely tried to stop, and she did stop. She just stopped on the ground. I would accept that. And if you get to a point where that's kind of how she's doing all the contacts, like she's not jumping off them, but she is stopping, then you change the criteria and you say, okay, well, this isn't good enough anymore. Now you have to do a total 2-on, 2-off. That's kind of what I've done with Riley. And I think it'll be really effective with her, and I think it'll work relatively quickly, but you have to remember you've got years of a couple years of letting her jump off, and then you just keep going under your belt. So it's going to take a little bit of time. But the more black and white you can be about it, the better. If she jumps off, she needs to come out. I think even if it's the first contact. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's something for you to decide. You have to, because you're the one who's going to have to do it. You're the one who's going to have to tell yourself when you're going to pull her out, under what circumstances, and then stick to it. So if you want to talk about some more, we can. But I think it's something that's going to help her. I think she's going to respond to it.